Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Nadia, and I'm back with another Married at First Sight video. I hope you guys have had a good week. I have not seen you guys since last week's Married at First Sight video. I had a pretty good week. I had a pretty good weekend just passed. We went to the beach again. I live in Florida, so as soon as it's furnished, as soon as that first real good hot day, we all go to the beach. So I'm going to insert a clip here of our little beach trip. We like to go to the beach in the Tampa Bay area. A lot of people, especially people who are not from Florida, they think about Miami. That's like the first place that they try to go to, and they think that Miami is the only place with beautiful beaches. But let me tell you something, Tampa Bay area, beautiful beaches. So yeah, we went on down to Clearwater and we had a good old time again. But anyway, I just want to do a quick little check-in. Yeah, so we're gonna get into the Married at First Sight, baby. All right, so most of the episode tonight is about Erik and Virginia, I want to say. So they're in the bed and they're just, I guess, talking, and they get on the subject about her dogs, and y'all, they start arguing over the dogs. I get it. So Erik wants to discipline her dog Rocky, and she's defensive. Like, she's like, no, that's my dog. That's my dog. Like, you can't tell me how to discipline my dog. You just got here. What are you doing? You just got here. So he's like, but we married, so I feel like it's our dogs now, so I should be able to discipline. It really reminds me of having children. When children are in the picture, it's like, okay, I'm the stepdad, I'm the stepmom. I'm taking on this new role. I love you. You're a part of my life. So I should be able to discipline. And she really gets defensive over it. And as she's getting defensive over it, he leaves this open end again. Oh, well, we can just end it. And it's just like, that's very dismissive, and it sends her into this rage, and she's outside talking to the producers. And I'm like, what, Erik, that was really messed up of you. That was really messed up. I feel like he continuously does that. And to be honest, I feel like he really be gaslighting her. Really. Like, he'll say some triggering shit, and then when she reacts, he'll act like, what's wrong? What did I say? I didn't know. No, you knew what you were saying. You knew how you said it, and what you said would get a reaction out of her. And it works. It works. He get a reaction. I don't know if it's the reaction he really be looking for deep down, but he gets one. So I just don't like how dismissive he is when it comes to Virginia. I think it's real messed up. And then the cameras kind of showed that, she was like, when you get drunk, you go to talking to me crazy. And it's just like, it made me really backtrack on some of the things that we were all saying, or that I'm not going to say we, I'm going to say me. I was saying before about her drinking and how she always wanted to talk about drinking. And I'm just like, I don't know, because when he gets off the camera and by himself, and even sometimes during, on their honeymoon, when, the cameras were rolling, he was drunk. He was inebriated a lot of the time. And when she expressed that, when he get drunk, he go to talking crazy to her. And I'm like, Erik, you need to get it together. You need to get it together, bruh. So they both have an issue with just wanting to flee a situation when things don't go the way they want it to. They just want to flee. And I feel like, to be honest, that's something that a lot of people deal with. And I'm going to say, like, you know, especially like in general, a lot of people, some people don't know how to fight and just disagree. Every fight does not mean you have to just, everybody got to split, pack up, move out, it's over. No, you just agree to disagree, or have some type of resolution. Like, every fight don't have to be the end. And Erik, he keep doing that, and that actually would piss me off. All right, so next we're going to talk about Haley and Jacob. So it starts off with them apologizing to one another about the last fight. It's like they fight like cats and dogs, honey. They went on a date as well. They went go-kart riding, and it's just no real chemistry between the two. And I honestly feel like Jacob has checked out. I feel like he's checked out, and he's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna ride it out until decision day. Me and you both know we're not gonna continue to stay married, you know. So he's just checked out, and I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. You know, if you're gonna check out, it's like, okay, I get protecting yourself and protecting your heart. But again, it's like, are you really committing to the process if you're just going to check out? So, I don't know. But, you know, she doesn't understand. She doesn't get his personality. She doesn't get his dry humor. Me personally, I don't know. Dry humor, to me, I get it. I understand it. It's hilarious to me. Like, so the little things that he say to me, I chuckle. It's funny. But she's just like, is he being for real? Is he not? I don't know which way to take him. So that's what they just not clicking. They not vibing, y'all. They not vibing. So one of her complaints was that whenever she's talking about herself, he does not engage into, like, ask her like more in detail about her day or whatever she did or what she wore, whatever she's talking about. He's not engaging in it. And that sounds like a person that's unchecked out. That sounds like somebody that's like, you know what? It is what it is. Like, why am I going to dig deeper into getting to know somebody who don't like me like that? So I get it. But again, it's like, okay, are you going to commit to the process or are you not? So that's them. That's Haley and Jacob, y'all. Okay, Bri and Vince. They go on a bike ride, and it's cute. I mean, I feel like Brianna, her smile is so infectious. Like, every time I'm looking at her, and she's showing like all of her pearly whites, and I just be sitting there cheesing too. Just cheesing hard. Because they're just very cute, you know. And I love bike riding, period. It's been years, to be honest, since I've owned a bike. But when I did, I rode it so much everywhere. So it's very fun. It's very exhilarating. You get your little exercise, your cardio in. So I thought that was cute how they decided, okay, they decided that they were going to work out together. So that showed that she was like, okay, let's work out together. Clearly your insecurity is your weight. So let's make it fun. Let's tackle this situation and make it so that nobody is feeling uncomfortable and we both can have a good time. So they were cute, real cute. So let's go to Clara and Ryan next. So Clara is pulling all the stops trying to get in them draws. She is pulling all the stops, baby. And it's just not budging. Like, they're doing the little tantric yoga. Actually, the first time I heard about it was with Ready to Love, when Edwin did it with Joy. I don't know if y'all look at Ready to Love. And I think I might be reviewing Ready to Love, y'all, because I like that one. But anyway, Clara and Ryan, they did tantric yoga. She was trying to create some type of intimacy with him. And he was just making little awkward, little quirky remarks during it, and it's just like really killing the mood. And they just don't have any chemistry. I don't feel like they have any chemistry, I feel like they look more just like friends, like just a friendship. Like, it might be it's a relationship, but I feel like I get more friend vibes, and maybe that's because he placed her in that friend zone for now. He got Sis on ice. But we can see in the preview that she is really going off and venting to the girls like, look, I need to get that. I need to get that. Like, she's really doing that. She's really like going in. I get it. I definitely understand. She was just like, we married. What more? What next are you looking for? Are you looking for it to happen at the same time? Like, are you just looking for it to just fall out of thin air? Like, what is it that you're looking for? And the more and more I watch this, the more and more I feel like he really is like a virgin. Because who besides virgins that do everything they got to do with sex, but don't really do the real part? Nobody really does that except virgins. So I don't know. I really feel like he is, but if it is, Ryan, say that so that she not going crazy in the head. But I do think it's not fair, because she's like, look, I'm pleasing you every night. You getting your rocks off every night. But what about me? So I feel like that's her fault a little bit. If it's no reciprocity in this situation, boo, it just ain't, So that's that with them. Paige and Chris, they're completely done, and Chris's mom, she came over to talk to him about the situation, and she seemed to be very understanding of why Paige is doing and moving the way he's moving. He tried to run that shit with his, over with his mom, and his mom was like, nah, I know you. I birthed you. I know you. That girl had every right. That look. It's like she wanted to say more, but she didn't really want to go in on her, because that is her son. She's not going to go in on him on national television, So that's what it just looked like to me. So Paige and her family, was it her family or her friends? I'm not sure. They came over, and she was just telling them, just talking about self-love. And I'm like, I'm with you, girl. Self-love. If you operating in your higher self, you're not gonna settle to the low-hanging fruit. You're just not going to. You're not gonna subject yourself for things like that for too long. So, although that is a show, and we got frustrated with her about, keep trying and trying and trying. You have to put things in perspective as well. It's only been like a month. So now that's long enough. A month is long enough to cut a nigga off. But at the same time, I feel like it's looking like, I'm going to just say that, child. I'm going to just say that. It's looking like she has come to her senses, and she's really putting herself first and putting herself a priority, because she see he ain't finna do it. He ain't finna do it at all. So sis, you ain't got no choice but to pick yourself up by the bootstraps and keep it moving. She got so much going for herself. So what's the point? Like, it's no point in entertaining that foolishness. It's really not. So, everybody kept saying, and including me, it was like, God didn't do this for you. God didn't, but you know what? He might have done this and just to show her that this is not play. This is real deal. You walking into a serious relationship. You walking into marriage. This is not something to be toyed with. And it can't just be, the idea, falling in love with the idea of it. Because, baby, when real life hit, it hits, So she has a bit of self-awareness that I didn't see prior to, I didn't see that prior to. I saw this episode that she's like, look, maybe it was just the idea that I fell in love with, not him. Not the situation. So she got her lesson, and to be honest, who am I to judge? You know what I mean? Like, as long as a person get their lesson, that's all that matter in the end, So kudos to Paige. Because sis, I thought we was going under. Now, don't make me have to eat crow. Don't make me have to do that. Okay? Thanks. So towards the end, the boys were all talking, and I feel like Ryan just be in La La Land, and that's what really give me virgin vibes. Like, be talking like you know what you talking about, but you don't be knowing what you talk about. Like, how can you this girl sitting here all but screaming it to you, her needs and her wants, and you still in La La Land telling them, I got the best advice. I got this, we doing the best. And I'm like, really? I don't think so. You stretching it. So I really feel like he just be in La La Land with it, just not aware at all. And then the girls, they got together and they talked, Virginia, Brianna, and Paige. And again, it was more self-love talk, loving on yourself talk. Like, I was just here for it. I was. And Paige seemed to have learned her lesson. And I just want to add this one little tidbit too before we close out. Brianna's lashes, baby. Her lashes are so cute to me. Like, I like a real natural wispy, I don't like the big lashes. I don't like the big ones that kind of do all this flopping and you can see them out here. Like, I don't like those type of lashes. So hers are just like perfect, very feminine. So I just had to point that out. But anyway, y'all, that's the end of my Married at First Sight review. We saw some previews next. Brianna, she don't want kids. That's what it's looking like. Just, we gonna get into it next week. But it was an okay episode. Like I said, we got a lot of Haley and a lot of Erik and Virginia this tonight. So yeah, until next time, you guys. Oh, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, y'all. I appreciate all of you who have been tuning in and supporting me and really leaving your commentary. I like that. I love when y'all get down there and leave y'all comments, just to create a dialogue. So I appreciate that. But in the meantime, between time, thank you guys, and I will see you guys next week. Oh, and I'm thinking, like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do Ready for Love. And I'm thinking about the new 90 Day Fiancé that's going to come out with the old cast. I can't get into the new cast, but the old cast. So anyway, bye you guys.